Hi, this is Jessica Taylor from Ink It Up with Jessica, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make a fun fold card. I made a video recently with the movers and shapers die, and you had to have the movers and shapers die to make the card. Well, I'm so excited about this card because you can make it with any framelits that you have, no matter what the shape is. As long as you have a framelit, you can make this kind of fun fold card. So here is the card. I'm using the Labels collection framelits. And you can see the card here, and it just swings open. So I'm going to show you in this video how to make this fun card. So we're going to start with the Concord Crush cardstock, and that is 5.5 by 8.5 inches long. I'm going to fold that in half and give it a nice crease with the bone folder. And then I'm going to take the front of the card and I'm going to fold back the corners to the corners of the first fold and give it another crease with the bone folder. If you want to score your cardstock instead of folding it like this, you would score it at 2 1/8 inch and at 5.5 inches. Next, what we're going to do is make a cut in this card with a framelit die. Now you can see when the card's open, we only want to cut out half of the framelit. So I'm going to show you how to do that with your Big Shot. So with your Big Shot, you're going to take your multi-purpose platform and you're just going to leave all the tabs closed. Next, you're going to put a clear cutting pad on top of that. Now we are going to make the cut on our card. So you want to open your card up, and when I use my framelit dies, I actually number them starting with the inside from 1 to 6, and I'm going to use the number 3 for this card. On the framelits, there's one side that has a ridge and one side that is totally smooth and flat. You want to have the ridge side down on your cardstock to make that cut. So what I'm going to do is line up the framelit right on the card where I want it, and I'm going to use a little sticky note to just hold it into place. And I'm going to put the sticky note right on the fold so that it'll help me see that line better. It helps too that these are fluorescent sticky notes so you can see what you're doing. So I'm going to hold that into place there. Then I'm going to slide this into the Big Shot. And for the top cutting pad, you really want to use a cutting pad that either hasn't been used for cutting yet and is totally clear, doesn't have any of the cut marks in it, or as few as possible. If you use one that has a lot of cut marks, it's going to show those cut marks on your cardstock, and you don't want that to happen. So we're going to put this right on the fold line. So the edge of your cutting pad is going to be right on the fold line. And then we're going to push this through. It's the pressure of the cutting pads that helps make the cut. So because we have no pressure on this side didn't cut through. But because we had pressure from the top cutting pad, it did cut through on this side. So what I did on my card is then I took a piece of Whisper White cardstock and cut it out with that same framelit die and stamped on it, but then you're just going to tape this to your card right like that. So if you look at the finished card one more time, you can see that I cut out one of the next size labels and just adhered that on the inside of the card for an extra layer. So I hope you've enjoyed this video and that you will try your framelit dies to make a fun fold card like this. If you would like more stamping ideas, please come and visit me at inkitupwithjessica.com.